offense. What was that one like for you guys?
I thought it was much better. I thought we executed all the way around. I thought we executed the game plan really well. So it was a great night for us.
The deep ball on the first play. How does that set the tempo for an offense?
Yeah, no, I think definitely anytime you can hit a big play first, it obviously kind of sets up the tempo, sets up the mood. So yeah, we just kind of wanted to build off of that, and that's what we did.
What was the key? What was the emphasis on that? Will talked about that this week. The emphasis was on the deep ball, not just on the first play, but just in general. Just how nice was it to have 3 of them 40-plus yard passes?
Yeah, no, it was good. I think really the thing was just execution, because there was plenty of times throughout the first 3 games that we've had that we just didn't execute well in the deep ball. But today it worked out for us, and we got some big plays.
Walk us through the play to Will in particular, and then the play to Nate.
Yeah, so the one to Will, he was wide open. The ball slipped out of my hand, no excuse. I'm really mad at myself for it. But he ran a great route. Should have put it on him, obviously better. And then the one to Nate, we set it up perfectly throughout the entire game. We knew exactly what they were going to do, and sure enough, you could get behind that safety, so it worked out.
What's been the key for you the last 2 weeks, just as far as your consistency with the ball?
Yeah, I think just getting it out quick, getting it into those guys' hands. They're the playmakers, so I just want to get it in their hands and let them do the work.
Knowing Carry-On wasn't 100% tonight, how impressive was his performance getting those 5 touchdowns? He's 1 away from the school record.
Oh, was he? I kept asking him. I was like, what the school record is? But no, he brings a great energy, into the offense, and he can do a lot of different things. So I was really happy to see him, back out there doing his thing, and I know he was too.
You had a deep ball to Kyle, had a deep ball to Nate. Will got to come. How important was it to get all those guys involved in the deep pass game instead of just 1 or 2 guys?
Yeah, no, I think anytime you can execute a lot of deep balls like that, or a few of them, it kind of sets up the tempo for the offense, get going and everything like that. So we just wanted to spread it out a little bit and get those guys' hands.
As an offensive player, what's it like in the second half instead of just running it up the middle? You guys kept running the offense, kept the pressure on. Is that a good feeling for an offense?
Oh, absolutely. Obviously, anytime you go out there, you want to execute, and they just kept letting us execute plays, and I know as the guys on the field, we just wanted to keep doing that, and we were having a lot of fun tonight, and that's what it's all about.
Is this the closest you felt to being like when you were in the freshman year, and just how you were performing just these last 2 weeks?
Yeah, no, I feel really good. Obviously, the first 2 weeks, we just didn't execute the way we should have. But I think the last 2 weeks, we're really starting to kind of find our edge as an offense, and obviously last week with the turnovers, that wasn't good. But I think this game, can kind of put us, to where we, see ourselves going as an offense.
What's next for you guys? What's the next step, you think, for the offense?
I think there's a lot to build off of, in this game, but there's also a lot to learn. So obviously tomorrow we're going to go back and see what we can do, in the film room. But I think the main thing is just to keep executing, whether it's running the ball, throwing the ball, whatever phase of the offense it is, we just want to execute.
How much confidence does this give you guys? Does it give you guys a lot